Hello, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. In the previous episode, we have arrived to the Groundbreaker, and we just passed the customs, the security. We have found out that our ship is impounded. And what we have also discovered is the repair hangar with some not super friendly people.
What the?
Now we have tried to reach this closed room and I'm able to pick the lock there, which is good news. The bad news is that it takes me so much time that this stationary guy notices me. However, there is a way around it, and it is to find the key card. The key card, if I'm not mistaken, should be on that gentleman. I don't really appreciate the mechanical now turning all of a sudden. It's not very convenient, to say the least. Plus, I might consider stealing beats and other stuff from the guy.
Ah, fuck it. Wasted my time.
Sheesh. Safe with prismatic hammer, which is a science weapon.
Gosh, ain't that handsome.
I read the wiki where supposed to be like how I can get to the repair hangar, right? So I knew that there is a keycard on this guy, so we took it. I saw the name prismatic hammer. I never connected it with another science weapon. So Hammersmith was working on a hammer weapon, the pulse hammer, when its rival company Aramid Ballistics stole the plans, rushed its development and beat them to market, all the while ridiculing Hammersmith with a marketing campaign about them having no hammers in their weapon line. Hammersmith executive demanded the ultimate hammer to be produced, but this prototype was so expensive that it never entered production. With a noise range of 10. Research terminal. Okay, discovery. While rummaging through the back base, I discovered a very old Hammersmith crate that seemed to have been sealed for a very long time. A bit of elbow grease and determination pried it open, but I couldn't make heads or tails of my discovery, a prototype hammer. I didn't know Hammersmith actually made hammers, but I've brought it to my lab for a close look. How strangely it glows. The trail of its wake lingers even when my eyes are closed. Mystery. I've spent more time on the hammer. Its internal workings are state-of-the-art. Thermal, electrical, and chemical systems all working in harmony. How is this even possible? The weapon is a breakthrough in circuitry and engineering, and many of its systems appear rigged against tampering. There is a curious energy signature swirling about the weapon, though I have yet to identify the source. The air tastes of copper, and I have lost several teeth. I have had the most sublime prismatic dreams since I invited the hammer into my bedchamber. Never mind that for now. Good news first. The energy signature matches Blondio's elusive N-rays, raising the hammer's elemental properties to 4: shock, plasma, corrosion, and radiation. Now for the bad. In my attempts to neuter the self-destruct functionality, I inadvertently caused small fire. The hammer's manual controls may never function again. Swinging it seems to be the only way of cycling through its elemental modes. I must take greater care with future experiments. Annihilation. I have taken the liberty of locking myself in the workshop. My tinkerings were all for naught. There is no prototype. I am simply too flawed to recognize its perfections. The hammer is a lesson, a symbol. It whispers to me that disorder rules all things, but with a little ambition we can harness that power. Only by inflicting chaos upon others can we transmute disorder into harmony, and that is a lesson Halcyon is not ready to hear. Now, I face the problem.
What was that? Huh? Heard something.
Trouble incoming, Captain.
Ships. You see the problem, right?
I'll keep quiet.
I did not see the markers previously, and I only see, okay, I see all that I need to see, right? And goddammit, they're gone. Don't tell me that these two are coming here. Ah, how did... Oh, never mind that. Hmm. Okay, now we can see them.
Okay.
This guy is a problem.
What the?
Now, okay, we're in a slightly better position because we left the most dangerous place. So if we can now just do this.
Coming. Sure.
You can do it. I believe in you.
I'm going.
Be right there.
Oh, sheesh. No, wait, wait, wait.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Punch. You want a punch? We've got your punch right here.
The Lost Hope. Rest and go. That's where Gladys is. Alright. We can head to the bar. Bell's Shells. Spaces choice. Waste disposal. Boars and beans. Your placement is very unfortunate, you know that?
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh, and it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget.
Are you alright? I've got to ask you about the hat.
I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries. Please send any complaints to our Consumer Care Headwear Division.
You doing alright in there?
Oh, I'm having a stellar day. And not just because I'm legally obligated to say so. Almost as stellar as a Spacer's Choice is affordable.
Can you see in there?
I can see all of the top quality merchandise in the Spacer's Choice catalog, which is available here at a reasonable price.
How do you brush your teeth?
Spacer's Choice regrets that we don't sell toothpaste at this time, but we're always working on delivering exciting new products to our customers. Spratwash, mouthwash, and Mantafloss are among the exciting line of dental goods currently in development.
Give me a moment for a small break and we will continue with that shortly. Okay. Do you miss eating solid food?
Don't miss out on these deals. You'll find none like them on all of Groundbreaker, or anywhere in the Halcyon colony.
Do you have to sleep with that on?
Trouble sleeping? Try our Lunar Eclipse mix. That's 2 handfuls of pep pills washed down with a hearty swig of 2-hour energy brew. The blast will send you through the stratosphere and the crash will knock you out cold, guaranteed.
Does Spacer's Choice make you wear that?
Add an additional 10% to your purchase today and the proceeds will be donated to Spacer Cares, our premier corporate welfare program. At Spacer's Choice, we care about your health and emotional well-being. That's why we put Martin through 6 years of vendor school, only to make him wear this hat.
Okay. Do you need me to help get you out of there?
Even if my contract didn't forbid it, I think it's part of me now. Now, are you ready to make Spacer's Choice Lunar Green Moonmouth lozenges a part of you? Lunar Green, the future is spearmint.
I am addressing the man beneath the mask. Are you okay?
Damn it. No slogan for that one. Look, this hat, my job. It may not seem like much to a brave space captain, but they're all that I have. If there are self-made purgatories, then we all have to live in them. Mine can be no worse than someone else's. Now, if we're done with the chit-chat, I hope you don't mind if I make the most of this short life and try to be the best moon person I can be.
Sorry if I pushed you too hard, Martin.
It's fine. I should be stronger than this. Thanks for taking an interest. Speaking of interest, can I interest you in some quality budget goods? At
6 years of
Spacer's
school
Choice,
did him
we
good.
cut corners so you don't have to.
Have you ever been to Edgewater?
Heard of it? My orientation aether wave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
It's not so bad.
That's true.
Yeah. I hope they're gonna be okay.
That's a Spacer's Choice beer. Take what you have, polish it up, and make the best of it. So, what can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap. Everyone will love you for using it, too.
Okay. What do you sell here?
Anything and everything. Whatever you want, we got it. And when you need a replacement, we got that, too.
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's Choice, come on.
Just the opposite. Spacer's Choice items are always new, hot off the shelves, because customers just can't stop buying new stuff. Oh, sorry. Got the line wrong. You want me to do it again?
Yes, please. If you wouldn't mind.
Spacer's Choice items are always new, hot off the shelves, because customers just can't stop improving their lives with our fine products. You could go broke buying overpriced Aramid gear, or you could buy from us at a much more reasonable rate.
This price still seems steep to me.
Well, this is just the beginning of a long, fruitful relationship. Who knows what discounts await the loyal customer?
Okay, let's see what you got for
Have a
sale.
look.
Anything unusual? Oof. Oof. You must sell Saltuna. Come on. Can I spot it? Yes. Space is true. Oh, and this guy's going away. That is very good.
Quietly now.
Ha! Why is it defective though? It says no problem.
Have you tried our D? Don't take my word.
He's not reacting on my moon helmet, so that is slightly sad.
I get strange comms chatter every time I fly by Monarch. What's going on?
I'm not going anywhere, you hear?
Who was that? Ah, Ellie. Okay. Do I by any chance supposed... I am supposed to go to the sick bay?
CNP Borston baked beans. When you need to eat and run,
Sublight.
Borston is the only one.
Halcyon. And engineering over there.
CNP Borstwurst. It's not the worst unless it's Borstwurst.
Public access to recent users. Callahan, Everson, and Oyama. Access user Callahan. From manager, subject the hat. You made your space's choice when you signed the employment contract. I keep telling you the hat doesn't fit right. There's something wrong with it. How many people have worn this thing before me? Is this my wife now? Because if it is, I'll take it. I'll be your moon man, but there won't be anything left of me to care. Okay. Hope you're doing well, Mom. Thought I'd check in. Engineers visit the shop a bunch. I remember when I used to turn a wrench back home on Terra 2. Lilia Hagen over in Sublight told me that I could always pursue a career in salvage if this thing doesn't work out. Please give Dad and the others a hug from me. Mom, it's really great that we can stay in touch like this. Little reminders of home are more important than ever. Enjoy the quality Space's Choice goods I sent. You can get ones just like them at home, but I figured you might appreciate me getting the company discount and all. Are you okay, honey? Public notices the heat. I know it's bad. As the one whose office is closest to our radiators, you can imagine why I want to take 3 showers every day. I hear you. We've got eyes on the problem, and hands and tools. It's a mechanical problem with a mechanical solution. In the meantime, enjoy some additional water rations. And take breaks. You deserve them. If you're thirsting for cooler air, talk to your closest engineer about spots with favorable circulation. Seeking contractor sublight salvage. Seeking ethically flexible spacer with stellar bay landing clearance. Payment in exchange for return of legal salvage. Details given upon acceptance of contract. Active warrants, prior convictions, no questions asked. Our background checks filter out criminal red flags. Plausible deniability in the sublight way. See Lilia Hagen for details. Loitering on board property is strictly prohibited. The Halcyon Holdings corporate office and its environs are for conducting official board business only. Anyone found misusing board property will be fined accordingly. Board property includes, but is not limited to, Halcyon Holdings office here on Groundbreaker, the space directly in front of my desk, the space directly behind my desk, my doorway, my berth, and most importantly, my stairs. Thank you for your cooperation. Udom Bedford, Certified Liaison. Please note that the next spacer caught drinking on the stairs outside the embassy may find themselves on the rude side of an airlock. This is the 3rd time I've had to post this message, and I am sick and tired of it. I will not hesitate to open a board-sanctioned investigation into your behavior, and when you are caught, punish you accordingly. Felix Millstone. Okay. I assume that is there. We have sublight, engineering, waste disposal. Okay, let's
I'm not going anywhere, you hear?
what's going on in
Get
here?
me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene. I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene?
I don't know.
See, Umfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jesse in the first place.
What's this about your friend?
Let me get one thing straight. Jesse and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Maybe I can look it on Jesse.
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
So, Dr. Mfuru.
Something I can help you with?
Can I buy supplies from you?
Not without dispensation from Chief Junlei, I fear. Supplies are hard to come by out here.
How do you mean?
We don't have the ability to manufacture our own medical supplies here on Groundbreaker. Regrettably, we are dependent on the board for such mundane items as bandages and antibiotics. as well as more critical resources like adequately trained staff. We'd nearly signed a supply agreement with Auntie Cleo's, but they demanded we only use their branded drugs, and that's simply not tenable.
I'd like to see Jessie Doyle.
If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her.
The records say? Have you actually spoken to her yourself?
She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying. Take care.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Wheeler says your shipment won't be coming in soon.
He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
Who's Irion?
Our delivery man. A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits.
What do you need mechanicals for?
Surgery mostly. Medical personnel are difficult to come by on Groundbreaker.
Why's that?
The board won't let their doctors and nurses station here, and they own all the medical schools. If we can't hire their people, we can't hire anyone. Everyone on staff here on Groundbreaker was trained by me or Idris. We're good, don't get me wrong. But we've only 2 heads between us, and we don't know everything.
I could try to find him.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
We have some nurses here and there. Looks like I might be able to get there through either... I'm not sure about this place, but from Rest and Go maybe? I wonder if they close automatically actually. I don't remember closing that door.
Easy does it.
I had a question about your plan, Mr. Vicar.
Of course. The cosmos is generated and directed by the universal equation, also known as the Grand Plan. By contemplating the teleological order of things, one can achieve verity. Oh, right. You had a question?
Never mind. That about answers it.
Hello? Someone there? Help! I'm locked in here. Can you get me out?
Once 8 ahead.
Smells awful. And not all of get me out. It smells awful. And not all of it. Thank you, stranger. Shit, ain't that a relief? You have no idea how good the air on Groundbreaker smells until you've been trapped in a tiny bathroom with an overflowing toilet. Thanks again, friend.
What happened?
What usually happens on this partially pressurized rust bucket? Something broke.
Partially
Actually,
pressurized?
two things broke. First, the damn toilet overflowed. When I came to clean that up, the damn door decided to close and lock on me.
How long were you in there?
Time stood still. I was aware of nothing but the smell. Ugh, could have been days. Ah, shit. That means I haven't clocked out in days. Song is gonna have my ass for wage theft.
Yeah, good luck out there. I'm not that greedy, so.
I've seen you limping a bit. You all right, Mr. Vicar? Need us to slow down?
What are you implying? I am perfectly fit. My knee is just acting up.
There's no shame in being older, Mr. Vicar. Don't worry. The captain and I'll take care of you.
I need neither your advice nor your pity, young lady.
Well, that is interesting. I cannot step on this thing, right? Yeah, there is no way. So there are some manticores. 2 of them to be precise, that will spit plasma balls or something at me.
I was wondering what they do with their waste. I guess they just chuck it down here. Where's it all go?
Oh,
How about I stay up top? You know, keep watch, okay?
Frankie got a lead on some local salvage. One of Groundbreaker's old hangars was bricked over until someone found it by poking around the stevedore's quarters. Lilia gave us the go-ahead to plant her flag once we clear out the new arrivals. I'm sending you to scout. Look for a loose panel. You got to climb on top of their bunks and head toward the black wall. Yeah, I think we. Ooh. I think we've been there already. I don't see anything interesting apart from that guy. So the only thing that we have is some spreads down here, right? But that would lead me to this place, right? Bell's shells.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? Ah, that's how you know your weapon loves you back.
If you
I got
say
a full
so.
line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
What's the benefit?
Why, it gets you the weapon best suited for your lifestyle.
All the better for performing a little percussive maintenance.
Self-improvement, including one's weapons, is always a worthy endeavor.
Take your basic Deadeye assault rifle. Perfectly serviceable. But what if you like finesse? Slap a scope and silencer on that bad boy. Bunker down in a bush someplace and pop off heads. What if you like getting in close and making a lot of noise? Extended ammo magazine and a barrel heatsink to bump up rate of fire.
If I change my mind, can I take a mod off or replace it? I actually like this approach that you find a merchant that can tell you that thing, like a tutorial.
No and yes. When you install something, it pops in there real nice, but if you want to replace it, the originals tend to snap like plastic toys.
Does modifying a weapon void the warranty?
A what? Sorry, hon. Here at Bell's Shells, we just don't discuss impolite topics, and WARRANTIES tops the list.
Okay, thanks. That's all that I need to know.
So, what can I get you?
What's that? Restricted stock? Okay, alright. 6% discount, okay. And here we have a bar. Right, right.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Tossball finals are scheduled to air soon, but a scandal has rocked the league and thrown this pivotal game into question. Both teams have tested negative for performance-enhancing stims. A tossball first. Coaches and referees are debating how and if this behavior could lead to an unfair advantage. This is Halcyon News, reminding you that there's no I in news, no we in Halcyon, and no Mercury in Saltoon.
Okay. I only see you with a unique name.
Seeking relief from the heat? Till Junlei gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing.
What's this heat issue I hear people complaining about?
The radiators, they're fucked 10 ways to Sunday. And we're all sweating buckets wondering when the powers that be are gonna get around to fixing it.
Sounds like you might have an issue with your thermal control system.
Couldn't say, and I wouldn't be pouring drinks professionally if I could. All I know is we're cooking in our own juices here, and it's only gonna get worse.
Okay, I know that the first answer is to, well, remove heat. Junlei is in charge of fixing them, so maybe I can do something about that.
That's not for me to say. But if you're feeling the urge toward helpfulness, you can find Chief Junlei in engineering.
What do you know about Chief Junlei?
There's nobody who knows more about the station's guts. Any system you could name, June's crawled around inside and made it better. She doesn't come around here often, though. Don't see her as much of a drinker. Too straight-laced for that.
Okay, all the traders in the system come through here. Heard anything interesting?
I hear tell some folk down in the townships are getting offered early retirement. Who'd think of such a thing? What would you do with all the time?
I don't suppose you know a way I could get to Stellar Bay on Monarch.
Stellar Bay proper? Tough to say. The board recalled all the nav keys about 10 years back when the corpse pulled back to Terra 2.
Do you know why?
It's overrun with beasts, I heard. Big ones. Kinda chew your face off for fun. Might all be board propaganda, though. If you're aiming to get to Stellar Bay, you're gonna have to get your hands dirty. The board don't like them that truck with Monarch. But I ain't the one you ought to be asking. Try Gladys on the promenade. She'll fix you up.
Let me see what you got for sale.
Nothing you need and everything you want.
Some restricted stock as well. Steam lotion. Deep fried sister bits.
Hey there. What are you doing after work?
Going back to the old cubicle to watch the latest episode of my serial.
What's a nice boy like you watch? Something exciting? Romantic?
This is Halcyon News. We
Ah.
interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Do you have what it...
Phineas Wells.
You don't seem to like traveling with us much.
Why in the architect's name would you say that?
It's just that you're real grouchy. Kinda all the time?
I'm not grouchy, I'm just irritated by inane questions.
Yeah, see, when you say it like that, it makes me wonder.
Lost Hope bar keycard. Oh, I didn't find that one yet. I would assume I might find it on Vera. It's not around some toilet or something, is it?
Hot enough for you?
Would be nice, it would be just like lying around somewhere, you know. But knowing myself, I probably missed it 3 times already. Of course, I can lockpick, but no. I do not intend to waste my resources right now. So we can go to the rest and go, but that is kind of my main quest. Where we can also go is either here to deal with my ship being impounded, or to Lydia over there, or to engineering. Let's try visiting the sublight.
CNP, I can't believe it's not forced. It's unbelievable how good it is.
If you're hungry, you've come to the right place. I've got a fresh ground batch of Spratwurst cooking. They're terra-fried to lock in the juices. How about a grinder's dozen?
Damn it. What's Spratwurst exactly?
You know what sprats are? Space rats. The laboratories of Spacer's Choice found a use for this limitless frontier resource. Sprat meat is plenty tasty when properly prepared. We grind them up in sausages, then terra-fry them in their own juices.
What does terra-fry mean?
Terra-frying is a Spacer's Choice brand secret. A mix of 13 herbs and spices, plus a dash of modern chemistry.
Is it like a Borstwurst?
Absolutely not. Spratwurst and all related terms are registered trademarks of Spacer's Choice. Boar, the other meat, is a registered trademark of C&P. Everyone knows our company and theirs are nothing alike.
That's enough talk for now.
Just as well. Near about time for me to go check on the trap. I mean, to unload another crate of farm-fresh sprats.
Mm-hmm.
Fresh from the grinder, any hour.
And yeah, you are selling Spratwurst and water tablets. Yeah. Could be expected, I guess. X armory.
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor? Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons, for those times you have to repel boarders but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
Are you a spacer yourself?
Not me, but it's in my blood. After the crossing, my family worked Eridanos, indentured to the corporations.
They did what after the what?
Not from around here, are ya? After leaving Earth, they worked a local gas giant from a floating refinery. Dangerous work. I was born into corporate labor, but I'm the first one of my family to buy my way out. That's why I settled on Groundbreaker. It's the last bastion of freedom.
Tell me about your wares.
Everything I sell is fresh from the forge. Technically, the metal formed billions of years ago, but it's freshly in this shape.
Okay, let's check. Let's check it out. Anything unique? No. Some pristine stuff, some interesting stuff, but yeah, some forbidden stuff, of course. But nothing inherently like shocking. So that would be the engineering. That would be the elevator somewhere. That would be the bar door, right? Yep. Auntie's kitchen. Oh, and we have an automaton here. Automechanical, sorry.
Auntie greeting, potential customer. Welcome to Auntie's Kitchen, a home-style consumable protein dispensary. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
Aren't you just a glorified vending machine?
This unit is programmed to simulate shock and such assertions. Shock simulation non-functional. A trouble ticket has been filed.
Let me take a look at that, maybe I can fix it.
Shock simulation restored. Initiating shocked subroutine. How dare you? Shocked subroutine complete. Estimated guilt level of customer increased by 35%. Resuming protein dispensation protocol. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
How dare you?
Beginning dispensing sequence. Please unblock all relevant facial protein ingestion tubes.
Okay. Chef's hat. Tall. Lord, that was actually a funny interaction.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junlei's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back. I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The Mardettes would space you for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Yeah, O2 scrubbers.
Look, just get out of here before I tell your captain what you've been getting up to on the clock.
Ah, whatever. We got a date at the Lost Hope anyway.
Is this really what you want to be doing with your life, Marcy? Guarding stairs for that walking mustache dude on fucking Bedford? I gotta get off this detail.
They're not very happy with who they're guarding, right? That's the same public terminal, right? No, it's not. So, to Wildcat Group Groundbreaker meetup. Even though it's been nigh on 20 years since our last meetup on Groundbreaker, I was hoping we could get the old gang back together. I understand that things have changed. Some of us are long-range haulers, some of us have gone corporate, some of us are likely dead, and some of us are on Tartarus and not reading this message, but I haven't lost hope. No one responded to my last invite. I hope that means your schedules are full up with family gatherings and job opportunities. Stay free, freelancers. To IS Conveyors Collective about conveyors' rights. Hi all. So I just got off ice from a round trip to Dashkova. 2 years out, 2 years back. Imagine my surprise when we de-thawed and Groundbreaker comms told us our docking was gonna be delayed. 1 hour turned into 5, then days went by. In the end, we spent an entire goddamn week waiting for a berth on this slow-screwed boat bucket. And because we were kicking our heels all that time, not one of us got paid. I don't know about you, but I got expenses. A family I don't see often enough that you wouldn't believe, and even if I'm not working, I still gotta make my payments. Does that seem proper to you? Don't we conveyors have rights? We should do something about this. If you agree, leave a message here and I'll respond when I get back from again Sun in 3 years. Iceman, out. Oh, this message is no longer accessible at you. Your attempt to access this message has been logged. This message does not exist. Okay. Regarding the food situation. To those of you who have raised concerns about the quality of Groundbreaker's victuals, yes, I'm aware the promenade stinks, allow me to put the matter to rest. Our ancestors didn't rise from humble beginnings on a diet of Spratwurst and boars. But that's the reality of life up here. If you can salt it, can it, or zip it up in a pouch, then we are not picky about calling it food. Spacers make do with what they have, and what we have is smelly meat, lots of salt, and 11 kinds of mustard, last time I counted. Try and enjoy it. Ship impounded? This is a general notice about our impound policies. If the board impounded your ship, take it with the board. Their embassy is the gaudy building opposite Sublight's warehouse. Send them your questions, outstanding fees, and hate mail, especially hate mail. If Groundbreaker impounded you, pay your damn fees and don't bother my people. Looking for work. Urgently looking for a new crew to sign on with. I've been stuck in Halcyon for almost a year now, don't know what's holding up my next posting. Never had to wait this long to get on another freighter. I'd planned to take one of the rare long hauls back to Earth, but I haven't been able to find any, and even the shorter skips to the inner worlds seem rarer than the outer world routes these days. If anyone has any information about upcoming work, please post it here. Down on my luck. Hey, so here's my story. My ship limped into Groundbreaker in a rough state. We couldn't make the repair fees, the docking fees, refueling, or the fees for not being able to pay our fees, so I'm kind of stuck down here now. Then they took my ship and sold it off as scrap. Now my credit is shot to hell and corporate freighters won't hire me on. I'm hoping someone with a bunk to spare and places to go is feeling charitable. Thanks for listening. This notice has been posted 56 times in 632 days. That does not seem like this guy is having any luck. Now, so in most places around here there is something waiting for me, and I'm not willing to go that road yet. I'm willing to go on a discovery route. So, oh, that's okay. That is then probably also another thing where something waits for me. Yeah.
Who the? Hey, Macredd, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
Well, I did save myself, right? So, Mr. Macredd.
Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
Put it down before you incinerate the entire deck.
I know this ain't a toy, neighbor from above. It's a catalyst, just like me. Keep talking. I like the sound of your voice.
I'm just passing through. Can I go?
Passing through? This is dead-end territory. But you talk like you're on a journey. The path matches your step. Stretches out ahead of you. Yeah. The second floor is my place. Off limits to the likes of you. Whatever business brings you down to my domain, keep it local.
Alright, so we can roam around, but we cannot steal stuff, okay? They don't mind me picking it? He minded that, okay. Outlaws, medical drones. Even more outlaws.
Smells kind of like old Bess's outflow pipes.
Gave me a taste of the good stuff. I've been tripping for days.
Careful with that shit. You'll end up as crazy as he is.
It takes crazy to live in.
Okay, some
Crazy.
yeah.
Not another step in that direction, friend.
Axe.
Not another step in that direction, friend.
But I am allowed to go downstairs, right?
It's so cozy.
Yeah, it's been banged up, no? Laboratory outfit, splash resistant. Private Letty Dixon. Are you being held hostage here? Mr. Power. Petey. God damn it, I would like to steal that one.
You're the first person I've seen who talked their way past Macredd. That may not sound like much, but take my word for it. Wow.
You're probably better off up in engineering than down here with the outlaws.
I'll get back to my post. See you topside, stranger.
Will she be able to just like go back? So, I have a slight problem because I do not like the fact that Macredd is, well, he's just being here, right?
Understood. I'll keep my head down.
Yeah, this outlaw will be just staring at me, which is not ideal. May I go upstairs if I will do that in sneak mode?
You get that automech patch? Macredd wants it up and running.
I'm trying to think of a good name before I wake it up.
Don't give it a name. What are you thinking? He hasn't got a heart? Not like us.
Where did that shooting pistol go? Shoot on sight, jesters!
Well, that is unfortunate.
Today's my birthday.
something? Did I hear something?
Jumping at shadows here. Huh. Guess it was nothing. Guess I'm getting paranoid.
I heard something.
And that is why I probably needed to go up here, right? Again, but no terminal to make to turn auto mechanicals against the guy. It is so unfortunate. Um, okay, let's commit to this then.
Understood. On my way. You won't get any mercy from me.
Yeah, that was just horrible. The biggest problem is that the auto mechanical reacts on that. And then you gotta fight auto mechanical as well. And that just sucks. The problem with additional problem with Macredd is that he faces this way, right? Well, not really. then we have this guy. There is really no way how I can cross to another side.
Would like to die first.
Yeah. That is the very bad approach. And I'm dead.
Got it.
I assume I cannot install any mods as well. It's probably not like I have a lot. I can repair, and that's it. Really, I put myself in a pickle, didn't I?
I guess I'm honored.
Have a squad leader and somebody else in here.
We got another complaint. People don't like worms in their shrooms.
Aw, they're just tilling the soil. Besides, they're my friends.
Find a new friend. This worm fixation is screwing with our bottom line.
What was that?
Here they come! Incoming!
Terminating security search.
On it! I'm on it!
Security patrol initiated.
Auntie!
What was that? I think I heard something. What was that?
Everybody's relatively chill right now, right? God damn it. That was so far from being like well done. But again, I'm a sneaky person. I'm not. It was so silly of me to commit to uh, trying to get rid of Captain Macredd because there are so many enemies in here, such enclosed space. That was bad decision making on my part, but I don't want to just take his lighter and present and take the bounty. I feel it's dishonest, and in this world, it's not a good trait, I guess. No, on the contrary, it is a good trait to be dishonest, but yeah, I don't have that one. When I settled on Groundbreaker, I thought this would be my gateway to the stars, the beginning of my epic tale as a spacer. Now I grow shrooms for a bunch of outlaws, not even for selling, they just eat the damn things by the handful. Some of the crew have been tripping for weeks. Suppose it could be worse. Heard of a sublight contractor who got dissolved in chemicals and flushed down waste treatment for stealing from Lilia. Now Macredd, he's always happy to see me. Calls me his fungus lad. Update. Macredd just set a man on fire for having his wastes undone. Shit. Maybe I need to be more careful about what I'm growing, or to find something that calms him down. Time to experiment. The leader even has absolutely none of, like, there is nothing on the body. So disappointing. And that teaches me that I need to do something like this, maybe. I see two markings down there. One of them is bound to be Macredd. Montag. A lock-on flamethrower and it burns at almost 506 Kelvin. I don't see the weight. It was engraved with the name Sanita? Wow. The auto mechanical over there, yeah, he stands. But he does not do anything. That is interesting. There should be 3 of them over here unless... Yes. They're still here, no worries about that. Okay, so I have somewhat of a strategy. The strategy goes as following. Ooh, might be taking that one. And it gives no bonuses, and it's heavy. So the strategy is I'm using time dilation to schedule my companions to attack one of them, and while they distract one enemy, I can approach another one and attack this other enemy. And because they distract, maybe the other, like if there is a third guy, maybe the third guy will not notice me. Oh, you are very weird, you know that? Still cannot hack you or do anything with you though. Oh yeah, probably the reason why I should be here in the first place. Now, that was not very pleasant because I do not like engaging into chaotical combat. I am not tailoring my character to be a combat specialist. Maybe an assassin-like guy on a close range, but as soon as they have henchmen, yeah, my approach goes down the drain. Now I will need to calm myself down. I will need to make myself a new cup of tea, and maybe with the next episode we may continue. For that one, again, thank you so much for staying with me. I hope you enjoy my company and my gameplay. If that's the case, then please leave me a like and subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, let me know down in the comments what I can improve for you. I hope to see you next time. Have a nice day out there, and bye.